Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. Now, Stephen Kerr, Tory MSP, he is, I believe the term is furious, or certainly at least angry. He's not a happy bunny, is he? And he's saying it's because at virtually every opportunity, in every committee, and every time there's a discussion, the SNP and the Greens are constantly hijacking whatever the agenda is to talk about independence. And he says this is why Scotland's in the state it's in. Nobody is prepared to talk about the problems they've got because everything has to revolve around independence, no matter what you're doing. If you're talking about potholes, yes, but potholes would be better if we had independence. If you're talking about the NHS would be better if we had independence. Let's talk about independence. And he has said that they basically spend valuable parliamentary time regurgitating over the same old ground time and time again. Ground that is never going to change because it just isn't. And he says they need to stop hijacking every single action that goes on in Parliament. Now, he's the Scottish Parliament's... he sits on the Scottish Parliament's Constitution, Europe, External Affairs and Culture Committee. Wow, that's a big committee. And he's getting them to conduct an investigation into the options for legal mechanism for triggering another Skexit vote, he says. Or he's not trying to do that. He's trying to stop them doing that. They're trying to do that. But he's saying it's another waste of time because it won't happen, because Westminster won't allow it. They've already said they're not allowing anything. So you might as well give up on it. It's not happening. Now, a motion demanding that the inquiry was voted through, thanks to the support of 3 SNP members of the committee and a Green. And there's only 7 people on there, so the 3 and the Green, that's 4. They've got it every time. Let's have this motion. Okay. Let's have this motion. Okay. Because, they're all tossers. Now, he's basically saying that this has got to stop. There's more that needs to be discussed rather than just independence at every damn meeting. And he says, and it doesn't matter what they decide, what they do, what motions they passed. They're never getting independence for at least another 10 years. No referendum. It doesn't matter. They can sit there and do that all they like. There's no referendum for at least 10 years, minimum. And even if they got their referendum in 10 years, they'd lose. And then they'll go, but we want NDREF 3, because they are all absolutely bellends, aren't they? He said that they keep doing this, they keep hijacking parliamentary time for pointless causes, and as they're doing so, Scotland is sliding further backward into basically a failed state. And you know what? He's absolutely bloody right. Let me know your thoughts. Hit subscribe, hit the like. Speak to you later. Bye.